Welcome guys, today is Saturday, it is March 9th and we are here for our Saturday morning yoga class. So hopefully you have a nice quiet place, a nice comfy mat. We'll spend the next hour together letting go of stress in the mind as well as from the body. Let's go ahead and start with some relaxation all the way down on our backs. Want to make ourselves nice and comfortable with our arms restful at our sides. Palms open, face to the sky. And closing our eyes, let's begin to breathe deeply, inhaling through the nose, expanding the belly, back, and rib cage. Exhaling out through the nose, feeling that same area of your body is contract and empty. While we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, let's bring awareness to our arms. And we're going to breathe from our shoulders out to our fingertips. And let's bring awareness to our legs, and we'll breathe from our hips to our toes. Next, let's bring awareness to our face. Relax our eyes, relax our jaw, release any tension from the neck, and then let's guide our breath down our spine. So we want to breathe from the top of our head all the way down the length of our spine, feeling our breath weaving in between each segment of our spine. From there, let's inhale both arms towards the sky. And we'll exhale behind us. We're going to reach out through all of our fingers. Push out through our heels and just stretch as long and straight as you can. And then allow that whole body to go soft. Inhale both arms back up. And exhale, they float back down alongside the body. Once there, let's roll our head off to the right. Bring the head back to neutral and roll left. Again, back to neutral and roll right. Back to neutral and roll left. And then back to that neutral place. Now let's pull the left knee in towards the chest. Use your hands to hug it in as close as we can, feeling our ribs pressed against that thigh. Flexing and pointing our foot. Roll the ankle around slowly. And then reverse, going the other way. And then just let your foot relax. Then I want you to flex your foot again and spread your toes out really wide. Scrunch them tight, spread them wide, scrunch up tight, and let the foot relax. Send that leg out, and now let's pull the right knee in. So same thing, get it nice and close to your body, and then we're going to flex and point the foot, and then roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And reverse. And then just let your foot relax. Let's flex our foot and spread your toes out really wide. Scrunch them tight. Spread them open. Scrunch them tight. And then just let the foot relax. Let's bring the left knee back in. So now we've got both knees hugged in close to the body. Keep relaxing your shoulders against the mat. And let's add some gentle rocking from side to side, massaging either side of our spine. And then proceed to circle our knees around and around, pressing down through the lower back. And let's reverse. And then we'll keep the knees tucked in nice and close. From there, let's set the left foot on the mat. Take the right ankle and place it on your left thigh. And then use that right hand to press gently on that inner right thigh. And just breathe into that outside right hip. And then let's release. Set the right foot down and we'll switch. Left ankle, right thigh. Use the left hand to push on that inner left thigh, breathing into that hip. And then let's release. From there, let's set both feet down. Keep your feet spaced about hip distance. Toes and heels out slightly. Arms at our sides, palms facing the sky. Tightening the belly, start to peel your spine off the mat. We're going to press up into a shoulder bridge. And we want to make sure we're not feeling any weight in the neck. We're feeling lots of activation in the gluteals and the hamstrings, but no pressure or discomfort in our knees. And then exhale equally as slowly we melt down. Once there, let's tighten the belly and slowly peel up. And then slowly press back down. One more time, tighten the belly and slowly peel up. And then once there, just hold a little longer. And then we'll slowly ease back down. And then once we've made it all the way down, it's knees to chest once again. Giving ourselves that big hug, stretching down the spine into the gluteals. Adding our rock side to side. And again, those knee circles round and round. And then let's reverse. And then just hold the knees in tight. Now separate the knees so your big toes are close. I'm going to angle each knee out over the shoulder. And then we'll bring the knees back together. And let's cross our ankles. Use our second and third fingers to hook around our big toes. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and then bring shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. Let's release back down. Change the cross of the legs. Again, hooking around those big toes. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. We round up. And release. Last time, change in the cross of the legs. Hooking around the big toes. Pressing through the back of the ribs as we're tightening the belly. We're rolling up. Now as we exhale, we're going to roll all the way up. And that brings us into an easy cross-legged position. From there, we want to feel our sit bones on the mat. We'll let our hands rest on our knees, palms open to the sky. And let your chin drop to your chest so we can breathe into the back of our neck. And then let's inhale, lift the head to back open our throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head to back open our throat. And again, exhale, chin to the chest. Let's roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Drop the chin and roll right. Drop the chin, roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. Drop the chin and roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. And then let that chin just rest on the chest. From there, we'll bring the head back to neutral. And inhale, tipping the head back, let's open our throat. And then again, bring your head back to neutral and let's place hands at heart center. We're going to inhale towards the sky. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, heart. Try again, inhale, rise. Exhale, open. Inhale, rise. And exhale to our heart. Once again, inhale, rise. And exhale, open. Let the chin drop to the chest. Bring the head back to neutral. And then inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, return to the heart. Lacing our fingers, we press our palms forward. Let's lean a little bit forward, keeping those sit bones on the mat. And then we'll press back up to the sky, nice and long out of the waist. Side stretch to the left. Pull back up and side stretch to our right. Again, back up and side stretch to our left. Lifting up, side stretch to the right. Lifting up. And then let the arms come forward. Let them release and return to seated mountain pose. So let's take another inhale while we're here. Exhale as we soften. We're going to transition to hands and knees. Let's make our way onto hands and knees. We've got shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Tops of the feet resting on the mat. Make sure your fingers are widespread. Your hands are turned in slightly. Shoulders over wrists, pressing through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. From there, let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. Exhale, round out for cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Once again, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then return to our neutral spine. Once there, let's extend through the heel of our right foot and add the left arm forward. Rotate the left palm to face the sky. Return to all fours and let's switch. Pushing out through that left heel. Right arm comes forward. Rotate the palm towards the sky. Exhale, back down. Let's switch again. So it's right arm and left leg, palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, left leg, right arm, extend, palm to the sky. Exhale, lower. Again, sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. And then exhale, round up for cat. Try again. Inhale, opening for cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then return to neutral. Big toes close, knees apart. Let's push tailbone back towards the heels. Let your chest actually sink through the knees. Forehead comes to the mat. Turn palms open to the sky. And breathe into extended child's pose. Flip the hands over, tuck the toes under. And let's lift our tailbone, building downward facing dog. Once there, I want you to feel your ribs pulling closer to your thighs and the back of your shoulder blades reaching towards the gluteals. We're going to nod the head yes, shake our head no, and then just hang out. Add in a few walks of the dog, so lift and lower each heel individually. And then we press both heels down. From there, inhale, transition into plank. Exhale, push back into down dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Once again, inhale to plank. Now modify to the knees. And as we exhale, the elbows are opening. We're going to lower the chest and then the hips. Now tuck the elbows in. Press through the tops of the feet and the hip bones. Lengthen first, then rise into cobra. Exhale, elbows open, coming down. They tuck in and we lengthen, rise into cobra. Once more, elbows open, coming down. Tucking them in, inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. From there, pushing all the way back into extended child's pose. Palms again facing the sky as we're pulling that tailbone way back towards our heels. Return to foundational hands and tuck the toes. Lifting our tailbone, return to downward facing dog. Again, we walk the dog a few more times. And then press the heels down. Inhale to plank. Modify if you'd like, or lower in one piece. Elbows opening, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, down dog. Once more, inhale to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. From there, let's come down onto all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. And then exhale, round out for cat. Return to neutral spine. Extend the right leg and the left arm for spinal balance. And then bring the left hand down and let's step the right foot forward. So we place the foot between the hands, knee is over ankle, press to the top of your left foot, reach to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Left toes tuck under, lift the left knee, bringing us into runner's lunge. Think about a nice straight line from the heel of your left foot extending all the way out through the top of your head. And then we'll step our right foot back, returning us to plank, pressing up into downward facing dog. Return to all fours, sinking the navel, lifting the tailbone, lifting the head, opening the heart, cow. Exhale, round cat. Come back to neutral spine. Extend through that left heel, right arm forward, palm to the sky. And then right hand down and left foot steps forward. Foot is between the hands, left knee over ankle, press to the top of the right foot. Start reaching to the sky for crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee, bringing us into runner's lunge. Step the left foot back, return to plank, and press back up into downward facing dog. Now let's step the right foot forward and the left foot forward, bringing us into forward bend, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach high to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, sky, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out, and exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, holds our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale returns us to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Touch the sky. Exhale, heart. Inhale again. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Let's step the right foot forward and remain in runner's lunge. Once we've established our lunge, we're going to push the left heel down, turn our left toes out slightly, align our right heel with the back of our left heel, and start lifting up our body. Want our hip bones to face forward, and we want our shoulders squared out over those hips. When ready, let's add the arms for Warrior One. And then as we exhale, let's fold forward. Hands return to the mat. Return to the ball of your left foot so we're back in lunge. And then push your weight forward onto your right foot, sending your left leg behind you, hip level. Hands form a tripod with our right foot, and that's simply tripod balance. We can remain like that or align right thumb with right pinky toe. Roll that left hip open, adding left arm to the sky. Crescent moon. And sorry for, half moon. Exhale the left hand back down. Send the left foot in, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach and touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, remaining in our runner's lunge. Push the right heel down, turn the right toes out slightly. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel, and then when ready, lifting upper body. Hip bones facing forward, shoulders squared out over the hips, adding arms. Warrior One. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Once there, return to runner's lunge. And then push your body weight forward onto your left foot as your left leg goes straight. Extend the right leg behind you, hip level. Hands form a tripod with that left foot. We can stay that way or position your left thumb so it's in a straight line with your left pinky toe. Roll the right hip open. Add the right arm towards the sky. And there's half moon. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Stepping right foot in, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, lifting high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, let's look out. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Let's cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands. We form a frame with our arms, and then our head just dangles within that frame. From there, let's let our fingers release. Take a step back with our right foot, bringing us back into lunge. Now, once we feel secure in our lunge, we're going to start to lift up our body. That'll bring us into high lunge. And then from there, try adding the arms to the sky for crescent lunge. And then we'll just open the arms wide, stay nice and long in the waist. Let's hinge forward into airplane lunge. Exhale, hands release to the mat. Begin to walk around so we end up in a wide straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in slightly, heels out slightly, hands directly under shoulders. Inhaling to lengthen, look out. And then exhale to fold deeper. Letting the elbows bend and the forearms drop. Take another inhale. On the exhale, we'll press down into the palms so the arms push straight. Now walk your left hand over towards the right big toe. Once it's there, inhale, right arm out to the side, and then exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's twisting straddle. And then from there, we'll exhale, bring the hand down. Let's bring the other hand back into place. And let's rock back onto our heels so we can lift up our toes and spread them open super wide. And then press the feet flat and raise the heels. And then we're going to sink the heels back down and start to bend the left knee. So you're going to shift your weight to the left. Keep the right foot flat on the mat and feel that right inner thigh lengthening. And then we'll make our way back to center. Inhale, looking out with a flat back. Exhale as the arms open wide for airplane straddle. And then using those strong abdominals, we slowly rise to standing. Once we're upright, palms to the sky, toes in, heels out, feet a little wider than hips, 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then come back up for that sunflower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Now let just the left arm lower to the outside left thigh. Keep the right hand reaching higher and higher to the sky. And then see if you can inch your left hand a little bit farther down that outside leg. And then let's return to 5-pointed star. Rotating palms to face forward, let's bring hands closer together. Gonna lace all of our fingers and then push your palms away from the body. While you're pressing through the palms, let the arms rise and then let your head, chin drop to your chest. And then bring the head back to neutral and let's reopen to our star. Next, we're going to turn left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch, keeping our hip bones facing the wide edge of our mat. Start to bend that left knee. Check that it's over your ankle without pushing beyond your toes. Check that your body weight is centered equally into both feet. And we can feel all 5 toes of both feet pressed into the mat. Extend that left arm a little farther forward, lift the left, lower the right, and push your left palm towards the sky. Reverse warrior. As we exhale, let's bring left forearm to left thigh and stretch that right hand to the sky. Now let the right arm start to lower down towards your hip. It's going to make a full circle, pulling us back up into Warrior Two. And then pulling that left leg straight brings us back to our starting position. So imagine that you're pressed against the wall. There's no leaning backwards or leaning forward. We want to stay against the wall. Our right hip starts to pull right, and our left arm starts reaching away from that right hip. Once we can't go any farther in either direction, we send the left hand low and the right hand high. Feel like you're pressing that right hip a little bit forward while keeping the right shoulder rolled slightly back, and that'll help you maintain that open, flat position. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, let's begin to rebend the left knee. Again, we're back into extended angle, but we can either place our hand on the floor or we could rest our forearm on our thigh. Now as we exhale, let's revolve upper body, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Once there, we're going to inhale, left arm to the side, exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale the hand down. Send that left foot back into plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. You can hang out there or insert a push-up. And then we're back up into downward facing dog. Extending the right heel behind us, reaching the right leg higher and higher to the sky, takes us into three-legged dog. From there, let's step the right foot through the hands, returning us to runner's lunge. And then the left foot steps forward, toes close, heels apart. Start to bend the knees, and as you're doing that, pull the knees closer and closer together. While you're sitting down in that tiny chair, we're going to lift ribs from thighs. Add arms along our ears. Here's our chair pose. And then from there, let's inhale and rise to the sky. And exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, fold deeper. Cradling those elbows in the palms of our hands, framing our head. Feeling our ribs resting against our thighs. Fingers released to the mat. Once there, giant step back with our left foot, bringing us into our lunge. Once you feel stable in your lunge, let's try lifting upper body into high lunge. And then adding our arms into crescent lunge. Now let the arms open wide. Stay long in the waist. Let's fold forward, letting our ribs rest on our front thigh. And there's our airplane lunge. Exhale, fingers to the mat. Once there, we're going to start to walk ourselves around into our wide straddle, but now we're facing the other side of the mat. Big inhale as we press and lengthen the spine, and then exhale, we're going to sink down, letting those elbows bend and the forearms drop. take one more inhale. On the exhale, we'll press down into the palms, pushing the arms straight. And then let's walk our right hand over towards our left big toe. Inhale, left arm out to the side. Exhale, let's revolve at our waist for a twisting straddle. And then let's exhale that hand down. Hands return to that neutral space. Let's rock back onto our heels and lift up our toes, spreading them super wide. And then we'll press down and raise our heels. And let the heels sink back down. Start to bend the right knee and shift your weight to your right, keeping your left foot flat on the mat. Breathing and feeling that stretch going right up the inner left thigh. And let's push back to our neutral center. Once there, inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms open wide. There's our straddle airplane. And then using those nice strong abdominals, we rise to standing. And that brings us into 5-pointed star. Inhale to the sky, exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, rise. Again, exhale, fold forward. And inhale, rise. And then from there, let those arms reopen into 5-pointed star. We're going to rotate our palms to face forward. Let the hands meet together. Lace all of your fingers. And then push your palms away from the body. Continue to press the palms, but let them reach up towards the sky. Do a little side bend to the right. Come back up and we'll side bend to our left. And then back to neutral center. Let's lower the right hand to the outside right thigh and keep stretching the left arm higher and higher to the sky. Start to inch the right hand down the outside of your thigh. And then from there, let's return to 5-pointed star. Time to turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. Keep the body open as you begin to bend the right knee. Want to make sure it stays over the ankle without pushing past the toes. And make sure that it's kind of pointing right out over your second and third toe. Body weight is centered equally into both feet. We can feel all 5 toes on both feet pressed into the mat. Start to reach that right arm a little farther forward. Lift the right, lower your left. Turning left or right palm towards the sky. Reverse warrior. As we exhale, let's bring right forearm to right thigh and left hand to the sky. And let the left arm start to lower towards your left hip so it can make a full circle. Bringing us right back into Warrior Two. And then pulling the right leg straight returns us to our start position. We're very open, we're very tall. We start to pull left hip left, and we start reaching that right arm as far away from our left hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther, send the right hand down and the left hand high. Pressing your body open like you're against a wall behind you. Got one more inhale. On our exhale, start to bend the right knee. Place your right hand on the mat or your right forearm on your right thigh. as we exhale, let's revolve upper body, returning us to runner's lunge. Now we're going to keep pressing down into our left palm. Inhale, right arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist, twisting lunge. Exhale the hand down. Send the right foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. You can stay there or insert a push-up. Press back up into downward facing dog. Now start to pull that left heel up, up, up towards the sky for three-legged dog. And then we'll step the left foot through the hands, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Now let's step the right foot forward, keeping toes close and heels apart. Bending, bending, bending those knees, sinking those hips down, knees pulling closer together. Lifting ribs from our thighs. Adding arms alongside our ears. There's our chair pose. Let's inhale, reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Now let your arms extend at your sides. And that brings us into standing mountain pose. So want to keep that belly button nice and tight. Find a focal point for your eyes. And begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Let's extend the arms towards the sky. Extend your left toes behind you, resting lightly on the mat. Think about stretching longer and longer from the center of your body out and begin to tip forward. And we move into Warrior Three. And then let your hands release to the mat. Step back with your left foot into your lunge. Step the right foot back into plank. Now let's keep right shoulder over right wrist. We're going to turn and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your right knee if you'd like. Come back around into plank. Remain there or insert a push-up. Now lift the right foot not too high. Press up into three-legged dog. Come back into your one-legged plank. You can stay like that or insert another push-up. Set the right foot down and press back up into down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And then return to standing mountain pose. So now we're ready for the other side. Want to find that focal point for eyes, belly button nice and tight. Begin to shift your weight into your left foot. Extend the arms towards the sky. And then let your right toes reach behind you lightly on the mat. Lengthening from the center of your body out as we hinge forward. Bringing us into Warrior Three. Let the hands release to the mat. From there, let's step back. Right foot and then left foot. Holding onto our plank. Let's position left shoulder over left wrist, opening for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into plank. We can stay there or we could insert a push-up. And then we're going to lift our left foot not too high and press up into our three-legged dog. Lift to the ball of your right foot. Let's transition back into that one-legged plank. We can stay there or insert another push-up and then send that foot down. Once down, press back into downward facing dog. Walking our dog a few times. Pressing our heels farther down. And then from there, easing to all fours. Knees separate, toes stay close together. We push our tailbone back. Want to drop our chest between our knees, forehead on the mat, and then turn your palms to the sky. Take the left arm, feed it through the right armpit, and sink that shoulder to the mat. Let's bring the arm out and we'll switch. Passing right arm through left armpit. And we'll bring the arm back out. And again, just stretch a little further. Foundational hands, scoop the belly and let's round up for cat. Sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. And then we're back to neutral. Extend through the right heel. Add the left arm forward. Return to spinal balance. And then try lifting your left foot so it's not helping us balance. And then set the hand and the foot back down. And we'll step the right foot forward. Let's keep our hands to the inside of that right foot. Start to pull the top of our left thigh towards the mat. Ease your upper body down. Want to make sure the right knee stays over the ankle without pushing past our toes. And we feel a really deep stretch in the front of our left thigh and the back of our right thigh. So I'm going to give you the option. We can remain in our dragon pose and just keep breathing a little deeper. Or we can try splits pose. So if we want to try splits pose, we need to walk ourselves upright first and then proceed to stretch the legs out straighter. And just go where your body allows you to go. Let's all take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's bring ourselves back onto all fours. Once on all fours, let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. And then exhale, round out for cat. And then return to neutral spine. Extend the left leg behind us, push out to the left heel. Add the right arm forward, palm to the sky. And then try lifting your right foot while you're here so it's not helping us balance. And then let's bring the hand and foot back down and step the left foot forward. Keeping our hands to the inside of the left foot. Start to pull that right thigh towards the mat, easing the upper body a little farther down. Keeping the left knee from pushing out past our toes. And breathing into the back of our left thigh and the front of our right thigh. And again, we can stay in our dragon pose and just keep breathing a little deeper, deeper down. Or we could try our splits pose, which means we have to come upright first, so that we can stretch out those legs. We're just going to go where our body allows us to go. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, again, we're back onto all fours. Sinking that navel, lifting that tailbone, lifting the head, opening the heart cow. And then rounding, rounding, rounding for cat. And then return to neutral spine. Big toes close, knees apart. Let's push all the way back. Chest between the knees, forehead on the mat. Palms opening to the sky. And then from there, let your arms just come down alongside your body, rolling your shoulders towards the mat. And then try hooking your hands together behind you. Once you've got them hooked together, start to pull the arms a little straighter, and then try lifting them a little higher towards the sky. And then as we exhale, let's release. Place our hands under those shoulders, and we'll press away from the mat. From there, let's make our way around and have a seat. We're going to stretch our legs out straight in front and place our hands on either side of those hips. Push out through the bottoms of your feet, press down into your palms. Feel like the top of your head is being pulled towards the sky. And then as we exhale, let's soften a bit. Let the hands walk forward as we push back to the tailbone, sinking our belly button closer to our thighs. And then slowly roll back up. Now let's inch our fingertips a little bit more behind our butt. Again, press down into your palms, push out through the bottoms of your feet. And then see if you can start to press the feet down towards the mat, pulling the hips away from the mat into our reverse plank. And then we'll exhale, let the hips come back down. Walking the hands forward, pushing back to the tailbone. Again, letting those ribs rest on our thighs. And then let's roll up from there. Once we're upright, let's take the legs wider. And once there, pushing out through the heels of our feet, hands walk forward again. This time we think about pulling our belly button towards the mat. And then we're back up. And let's walk left hand towards left ankle, side bend. And back up. Right hand towards right ankle, side bend. And then back up. And once more, folding forward. And then we're back up. And let's bring the legs closer together. Once they're together, we'll bend the knees and place our hands behind our thighs. Feel your belly button pull nice and tight against your spine. Find your balance on your tailbone. Keep the shoulders down, the head held high, and the back nice and straight, so we're not letting the lower back round out. And then when you feel ready, try extending your legs. Go where your body allows you to go without letting the back round. And we'll add the arms up. And then from there, let's slowly begin to open. Once we've made it to the mat, stretch out through your fingertips and push out through your heels. And then feel the body go soft. Let's inhale the arms up and exhale, let them rest at your sides. Once there, let's bend the knees, placing the feet on the mat. Toes in, heels out. Feet about hips distance, slowly peeling off the mat, bringing us back into shoulder bridge. And this time, while we're still up in the bridge, let's bring right knee to chest and stretch the legs straight up towards the sky. And then we're going to bend that right leg, placing right ankle on left thigh. Now slowly start to lower the spine all the way back down. And once you feel that it's relaxed against the mat, use your left hand or right hand to press on that inner right thigh. And then while you're doing that, lift the left foot. And then we're going to thread both hands behind the left thigh, keeping the right knee nice and wide. Pull both legs in closer and closer to your chest. And then try extending the left leg towards the sky, walking your hands up towards the left ankle. And again, we're still pulling both legs closer to the body, which means we should still be feeling a pretty good stretch in that right hip. And then we're going to bend the left knee, place it back down on the mat. Cross the right leg farther over the left, so we're just sitting with our legs crossed. Open the arms wide, begin to drop your knees to the left. Keeping the right shoulder down, we're just going to look to the right. And then let's come back to neutral. And uncross. Bring the arms again close to the body. We've got toes and heels out. Start to slowly rise back up into bridge. And then we'll pull that left knee in and stretch the left leg towards the sky. And then from there, let's bend the left knee, place the left ankle on the right thigh. And then we'll slowly start to lower down. And once we feel the spine is all the way down, let's use that left hand to press on the inner left thigh so we start to feel that opening of our hip. And then we're going to lift the right foot, thread both hands under that right thigh, and pull both legs in closer to the body while keeping that left knee pointing out. And then try extending the right leg towards the sky, walking your hands up closer to the ankle, continuing to pull both legs in. And then from there, let's rebend the right knee, placing the foot down. Cross your left leg farther over the right, open arms wide to the side. And now we'll start dropping our knees to the right, keeping the left shoulder on the mat as we look left. And then let's bring the legs back to neutral. And then we can uncross the legs. Bring the arms in again closer to the body. Toes in, heels out, peeling the hips off the floor once again. So once we've made it back up into bridge, let's clasp our hands under our body. Try to walk our shoulder blades a little closer together, pressing knuckles into the mat. And then we're going to unclasp the hands, but keep them under your body and start to slowly lower your hips back down. We're actually going to place our hips on the tops of our hands. And then once that's done, we're going to stretch the legs out straight onto the mat. Next, I want you to press down into your palms and into your forearms as you start to pull the center of your collarbone towards the sky, allowing your head to just dangle back behind you. So we don't want to have any weight on our head in this position. And that would be our modified fish. And then cross a little bit more into your palms and your forearms so you can lift and neutralize the spine and start to roll back down one segment at a time. Once we're back down, let's rebend the knees. Lift the hips enough that you can let the hands release. And then once your spine is back on the mat, we're going to bring our knees all the way into our chest. And that should feel really good to stretch the length of the spine into those gluteals. We add our rocks from side to side, massaging either side of our spine. And then just come back to that neutral place. From there, let's extend the left leg all the way out onto the mat. And then extend the right leg all the way out onto the mat. Return your arms to your sides with your palms open, face to the sky. I want you to stretch your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips. So just tense the muscles in your arms. Keep the rest of your body relaxed. And then let the arms relax. Isolating the legs, we're going to stretch our legs from our hips to our heels, tightening all the muscles in the legs. And then let the legs relax. Next, I want you to pull down on the back side of your navel like you're trying to press it against the spine. Nothing else is tense, just the belly. And then let the belly go soft. And let your breath circulate around the body, looking for places that remain tense or tight. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, a hopeful heart, and a kind heart. Spreading random acts of kindness to all sentient beings. Changing the narrative that we've been programmed to believe. Knowing that every action that we take affects another sentient being. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. And sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. I thank you for joining me today. I hope that you feel renewed and calm and ready for the day ahead. Don't forget to hydrate, lots of sips of water throughout the day, keeping the muscles nice and juicy, keeping the brain functioning well. So I'll be back tomorrow night to let you know what's taking place on Monday. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. See you soon. Bye-bye.